event with this deck. So this is Balustrade Spy Combo. I don't think it's quite as good as Charbelcher, but it's still pretty good. So we're gonna try our luck. I'm just gonna get some music to listen to real quick, and then we will get started. Where's my workspace? Okay, great. Boop. That's too loud. Okay. All right. Okay, so the point of this deck is to cast Balustrade Spy or get it onto the battlefield with the backup win condition of Charbelcher because we are a no lands deck. So the way this deck works is we have a bunch of 2-mana dorks. So we go turn 2, play a mana dork, and then turn 3, we want to Eldritch Evolution the mana dork, or just cast Balustrade Spy, either way, or cast a Charbelcher. When this happens, target player reveals cards from the top of their library until they reveal a land card, then puts those cards into their graveyard. We point it at ourselves. We don't have any lands, so it mills our entire deck, which causes all of our mill pile to trigger. So for Creeping Chills, Price Amalgam, Silver Smoke Cools. We also have Driven Despair, which can give our army menace on the next turn. Narcomoeba Haunted Dead allows us to go for longer than just the 2 turns that Progenitus affords us. When we mill everything, these will get milled, but if this would be put into a graveyard from anywhere, it goes into our library. So we mill all but our 2 Progenituses, which is also why we have this, because the next turn, if we need more time, we can discard it, it'll go back into our library, and we can loop these 2 for another couple turns. Aside from that, we just have 2-mana Hexproof Dorks, and because it works with Eldritch Evolution, which can hit Balustrade Spy. We have a pile of millable stuff, and then just a bunch of MDFC lands. So we've got 4 Paradise Druid, 4 Sylvan Caryatid, 1 Narcomoeba, 1 Driven Despair, 4 Silver Smoke Ghoul, 4 Prized Amalgam, 4 Creeping Chill, 2 Haunted Dead. As far as win conditions, we have 4 Eldritch Evolution, 4 Balustrade Spy, 3 Charbelcher, and then the 2 Progenitus to keep us from milling ourselves out. We have 4 Revitalizing Repast, 4 Tangled Floridron, 4 Bogger Brawlers, 4 Bridgeworks Battles, 2 Fel the Profane, 3 Disciple of Freyalise, and 2 Agadeem's Awakening as our lands. So let's play. Buy it, grab the deck we just threw together this morning, and let's see how we do. So, to me, the reason that I think this deck is slightly less effective than Charbelcher is it's like, it very reliably combos off, but the combo doesn't immediately kill the opponent. And when you have a combo that doesn't immediately kill the opponent, a lot of times you just die. So we can't take this hand. We don't have the right color mana for the cards we have. We don't have enough mana, and we also have several cards that we don't want in our hand. Creeping Chill, Silver Smoke, cool. We will mulligan. I think this is going to be better. So this is X or less. Okay, yes. Okay, so we'll put back the Amalgam. Play tap land. Hopefully we draw a mana dork. If we don't, we can always play the Silver Smoke Ghoul. There's Belcher as well. If we need that alternate win condition, we can do it that way. Looking Light Paws, probably dead. I don't think we can go off in time against Light Paws unless he's just got bad cards. Because the problem now is that we don't have a 2-mana dork, and we don't have a the ability to block that. So we're just taking however much damage he feeds us here, which is probably going to be more than 10. Fellow Profane would be great if we had one more mana. We don't. I think Gaia's Ghost Form is bad in this deck, man. You should just run Sheltered by Ghost. Yeah, so we take 10. Does it have Menace? Yeah, we're dead. Alright, well, it is what it is. We don't have a ton of interaction that's not our lands here. So, like, running into, like, a 10-10 attacking us on turn 3 is not good for us. Especially when the Menace, Trample, Haste, etc. Maybe we want to mulligan this. I'm figuring out a mulligan this deck. Okay. This is probably better. So we'll put back a Silver Smoke Ghoul. Play a tap land, play an untapped land, Tangle 4 Hedron, and then the next turn we can go off. So tap land, shock in, untap land, combo. No box. Alright. Great, so we get to go. Again, we don't win on the spot though, so something to keep in mind. So we're just gonna go ahead and do this. Balustrade Spy. Point it at ourselves. Nine damage. Play Agadeems. Into the turn. Everything comes back. Next turn we can cast Despair, give everything Menace. Swing in. Plays Great Hinge, we don't care. Alright, and now we're just going to shock this in, cast Despair, everything gets Menace, Swingaroni. Sounds good. Alright, and that's how it's supposed to work. Fun, fun. Alright, 1-1. At least it's not a shutout. I mean, this is a strong deck. I don't know if I have it tuned perfectly. there's probably some ideas that I could implement in the deck to make it better. This is what I threw together, knowing the archetype a little bit. But it is strong. Alright, we have Eldritch Evolution, but no mana dork, but we have a Balustrade Spy and the mana to cast it. And we're on the play. Let's try it. It has a plan, so we'll keep it. Play the tap land first. Pass the turn. Oh, great. What's he got in here now? Oh, okay. He just hit the nuts. So we're dead then? Unless he doesn't have a res spell, but he probably does. This is the deck I kind of feel like they should do something about more than any other deck. This is the most... It's definitely the most busted turn 2 combo kill deck in the format. I think that certain decks I have are competitive with it, and the only saving grace is that it can be hated out with graveyard hate. But it's still bullshit that they can fucking cast one Faithless Looting and one Resurrection spell, and it's just a combo that ends the game. And again, we can work with this, I think. And the sad thing is, if he had just not hit perfectly, we had the spells that we needed to exile his graveyard. We just didn't have the mana to cast it until the turn after that we died. Which is pretty lame, to be honest. Pretty lame. So we need a land, Eldritch Evolution, any of those things would be good. Well, can't do anything. Alright. Oh, we gotta tank one more turn. The nice thing is that when we combo out here, we'll get 9 more life. Opponent's going wide but hasn't played the card that we're really afraid of, which would be the sacrifice card. No blocks. And since we have both Progenitus, we will have to discard. At the start of our upkeep. So we're going to go ahead and set on his turn. Oh my god. All the triggers. Like, we'll have to cast Haunted Dead, basically. Okay, so we set a breakpoint here. This can be done instant speed. We discard both Progenitus before we draw. Wish I could discard this. I don't know why he left. I love that. We were gonna lose, I'm pretty sure. Like, we don't have... I don't even think we have lethal damage, because we're counting on, like, the 12 damage from the burn spell. This is why I don't think that the deck is as good as Belcher. Because if I was Belcher right there, and I hit my combo, he's just dead. I don't have to worry about math. I don't have to worry about, like, oh, are my creatures going to be enough to do this? No, he's just dead. And if he's not dead, then that's because he has over like 50 life, which is usually not the case. Okay, this is good. This is how we drew it up. So we play tap land, we shock land, we play a mana dork with hexproof, and then we Eldritch Evolution. What you got? Sure. That's fine. Do not care. So next turn, we will play out Bridgeworks tapped, Tangled Fourhedron. And this is fine, because next turn, we just combo. He's going to take 12. We're going to make a big army of dorks. Let's hold that. Alright. Okay. There's only one. Definitely the wrong choice. He should have taken the Creeping Chills. Opponent can do math. I mean, we're gonna at least break even, you know? I think that we can do better. Like, I think we can have a better run with this deck without changing it. Because we did get kind of, like, bullshitted. Like, whenever you run into the Reanimator deck and they're on the play and they have exactly the combo in, like, the perfect order and the draw discard's perfect, it's kind of like, eh? Like, we were never going to beat that with this deck. So, the only way we can is to get to turn 3. So like if they miss a turn, if they're not perfect, then we can bogger brawler or troller them. But so what do we have? We got 3 lands. We have Spy. We have Belcher. We have no mana dorks. I think this is fine though. It at least has a plan. We can manually play a Silver Smogul and then play either Belcher or Spy. Oh, that makes it way better. It makes the hand much better. Breeding Pool. Eldrazi. I don't think Eldrazi can cope with this. I don't think so. What do they have? Unless they mill the return everything to owner's hand, that would fuck us up. So we need to look at his graveyard here. No. It's fine. We're fine. So why don't we just go ahead and chuck this in? Balustrade Spy. Alright. I would be worried if he already had the bounce spell in the graveyard, but I don't think he has the mana to get it in his graveyard and we've got Despair too, so like everything gets menace. Next turn. Alright, so we at least break even. We got 4 and 3 no matter what. Even if we lose horribly here, we got 4 and 3, which is break even. Mana Dork into Balustrade Spy. I mean, it's a turn 3. Let's try it. Okay. Don't want to draw those. Unfortunate. Now I only have 2 in the deck, which really sucks. Is that actually does fuck us up. But we have Fel the Profane. So we just play this. But Fel the Profane isn't gonna work because he has the protection. Okay. So new plan then. You just cast Mana Dorks. We need Belcher now. Hushbringer's a problem with Giver of Runes up. Like, there's no way for us to, like, trigger that successfully here. Unless he protects Light's Paws, like, foolishly to... I don't know what. Like, we don't have a way to force him to protect Light Paws. Because that's what we really need, is to fake, try to kill this, and then kill this. Blocks. Is this a sorcery? Instant. I mean, I could just drain him a bit. Alright, so here's what we do. We have to do this. Alright, we're dead. It was a gamble. We shock in a land, act like we have some other removal for the light balls. Try to fake out, but... Four and 3 isn't bad. So, what felt good and what felt... I mean, when we combo, it's pretty good. It feels like way less of a sure thing when you combo out that the opponent is going to actually die than slamming a Charbelcher, unfortunately. Would any tutoring be worthwhile? Yeah, like cutting the Charbelcher I think is wrong. Like, I would rather have 3 Charbelchers in the deck than tutors when we already have like a really high chance of getting something. I'm just gonna run it back. Alright. Running it back.